Hey, hello, welcome. Don't know what happened earlier. I got a notification that like someone was live on my stream. Didn't see anything coming in though. It was weird. Anyway, I was gonna do some Pokemon Lucid today, just a little bit, you know. Just cause I guess there's already been some streaming happening, so just gonna do like a battle or two, cause I've been in the mood for it. I've been in the mood for some Lucid, you know, I've been in the mood for some battling. I love battling. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon so much. It's well known about me. I'm a big Pokemon. That's like a thing that I do. Where's the real pay? As me. I'm me. I'm me. Hello. It's me, regular pay. And don't you question it. Why is this not fully working? This is supposed to say something different. If I go over and I turn on trainers, it's supposed to say something different. I'm gonna go to damage calc here. This is not supposed to say parasol lady, it's supposed to say something else. X-Maniac Betty. That is the right one, I think, so I'm just surprised why the name isn't changing, but that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Congratulations. And yeah, back and forth, you know how it is, you know how we do, you know how it be. Okay, I don't know why that one is being weird. Whatever. Would you like in a glass of 100% organic dragon, like Wilk stone from Monster Hunter? I feel like that'd kill me. I'm not a guardian. I can't drink that. It can't sustain my. I guess maybe it can. I don't know. I don't know what the ancient Wyverians of the city of Wyveria drank. They must have been on some shit though. Like, my goodness. My godness. Anyway, we're here to do some run and bun. No, some luciding. We're here to do some lucid and boocid. And for that I have prepared exactly one fight ahead. And then also, for some reason, the champion fight. And when I say I prepared a fight ahead, I mean I did some extremely loose planning that is not finished, as you can see here. I literally did not fully plan this out, but I just wanted to do like a fight or two, just to like get back in the swing of things. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna fight. What's your name? And we're not fighting who the fuck is Becky? Who's Hexmaniac Betty? I don't know. We're fighting Parasol Lady Dinah. So this name is actually wrong in here. I don't know why everything is Hexmaniac Betty. There we go. Parasol Lady Dana. So is who we're actually fighting. Will totally I mean, I am here. Okay, real talk though, by the way, about the like Dragon Mode joke, Jack. Maybe cool it a little bit on the sexual jokes. You know, there's a reason I'm not like a horny streamer. You know, we're nice and family friendly, except for literally everything else that goes on stream. Except for those parts, we're nice and family friendly here. We like to not go too hard. You know, I wouldn't make a joke about the hard thing that I just said, because that would be one of them innuendos of which I don't do, and therefore, yeah, don't worry, I'm just saying it, if it wasn't like an out of control thing. I'm just saying, if it ever, before it does, you know, if it ever does happen, them's how I do it, you know. I tell people's when it starts bothering me, not when it has been bothering me for a while. That's how I do's it. So yeah, also for the record, it was actually not your idea. When you well, kind of, it was simultaneously yours and my idea, my higher voiced idea, actually told me it like a week or two before you told me, and I was like, God damn it, well, I still want to do it, which is good because it's a normal thing that I did, and nothing happened and nothing was weird and special. It was all very normal. Nothing strange happened. We're just doing 2 streams today for regular reasons. Regular reasons. Very regular. And normal. Anyway, we're fighting Parasol Lady Dinah. Her team sucks, by which I mean it's really weird because it doesn't really have any synergies. It's just kind of a team of like good Pokemon. There isn't really like a overarching strategy except for stupid fucking light screen reflect bullshit. So here's what's going on. These are the Pokemon on it. I've already written down some notes about how to deal with said Pokemon. We're going to be looking at those notes now, because I wrote them like yesterday, so they're still kind of fresh in my head. So the Pokemon that I want to bring probably are these 6. Two of those slots are still kind of up in the air. Ironically, looking at the split, Swanna is like good. I'm gonna go over my team. Actually, should we go over my team again? Because I've been thinking of doing Lucid streams more regularly again, because I kind of miss it. So actually, you know what? This is gonna be a reintroduction to my Lucid team. We're gonna do it kind of quickly, but just so that everyone is on the same page, you know? I think that could be worthwhile. So let's quickly go into the PC box. We're gonna have a look at everyone. Togedemaru. Actually, I'm not even gonna do this. Togedemaru, our starter. Archeops, really good Pokemon with U-turns. Titan has been really good. Ice Shard, very good. Lucario, also good priority moves. Exeggutor, fucking amazing. Also love the sprite. The Centiskorch, the Y-Oven, fine. Sometimes useful. Electivire has been really, really good last split. Azumarill kind of fallen off, but still good. Torterra actually hasn't come to too many fights yet, but it's gonna be useful soon-ish. Flygon has been consistently pretty decent. Araquanid has been incredible. Absolutely incredible Pokemon. God, I love this thing. Electrode, very fast. Got not much else going for it, sadly, but Chloroblast does do damage. Doretta, our Excadrill, kind of mid, but it does the job of being Excadrill just fine. Dreadnought has been consistently useful, but has fallen off a lot. Low Kick is actually new. We've only had it for 2 battles, and I think it's come to maybe 1. It's actually going to be really useful in the next battle. And it's slowly been becoming my favorite Pokemon, or one of my favorites, so that's another one. I fucking love this thing, man. This thing in competitive is so fun. I need you to commit several war crimes upon Lucid. That's the goal today. Eldegoss, amazing speed control. Kangaskhan has been kind of niche, but it has some priority moves and it's kind of bulky. Ambipom has not come to a single battle. Hitmonlee, really strong, really frail, kind of, sort of, sometimes. Heracross, really good if I can activate Guts. Espeon, fine. Masquerain, not as useful as I was hoping it would be. Turns out a lot of Pokemon this game have tech against Intimidate. Also that shit Ivies. Gamora, fine. Decent Pokemon. Aggron, very situationally incredible. Cyrilege, new to the party. Is a ghost type, that's useful. I like ghost types. Camerupt, better now that it has Overheat instead of Eruption as its big damage move, because we never used Eruption even once. Swanna, kind of bad, but honestly it's looking like in this split it might actually be useful. Phalanx has not been incredibly useful, but it is another Battle Armor Pokemon. Battle Armor prevents crits, well, it always prevents crits, but yeah, Battle Armor is useful. Musharna has been okay. Crustle has not been amazing, but will also be a bit useful in upcoming fights. Nidoking, pretty decent when it is there. Vivillon basically makes double battles possible for us. Meowstic has completely fallen off, honestly. Venomoth I don't think has ever come to a battle, and if it ever did, it didn't do anything, and Ampharos is an Ampharos. It's consistently Ampharos, you know. Our dead box, Raichu, which died to a mistake that I don't really regret because it's Raichu, it's fine. Chimecho, which I do regret because it didn't even get to do a single battle. The same goes for Drapion, and Drapion's actually really good, even though this specific one is garbage. Tentacruel, which I'm not sad to have lost because this thing is awful. And honestly, for being on attempt like 3 or 4, having 4 Pokemon dead after badge... What is it? Badge 3, badge 4? I'm kind of proud of it. Like, I'm kind of proud of how little I've lost. So, yeah, that's the party. Now let's go over to calc mode. When will High Pitch Pay return in future stream? Probably not. High Pitch Pay was just here for the not regular April, for the regular April stream. That was the idea. We were just gonna have some fun with that. Okay. Now over to my notes. But they should be all on screen. Yeah, I think that's all on screen. So, how's my day been? I didn't do much today, sadly. I wanted to do a bit more, but I did a little bit of video editing. My girlfriend said that I did enough, but I don't believe her, because I feel like I have not had a day off in like genuinely a week. And I don't like not doing anything on my days off, because I like being productive, because that's where my self-worth comes from. So, bit sad I didn't do more today, but it's not so little that I'm like, ooh, I'm crushed. I'm fine. You know, I did enough. So anyway, let's actually look over those calcs. So this bitch starts with a Flying Gem Acrobatics Thunderous with U-turn as well, so we have to be careful of switching moves. Luckily, we have a really easy way to kill this. And that way is called Titan, because Titan tanks this thing's damage like it's fucking nothing. And kills it with Avalanche, guaranteed. Because we're guaranteed to take a hit from this. Wait, is Avalanche... No, sorry, it's looking at Icicle Crash for the, like, maybe guaranteed kill, but Avalanche is actually a perfectly guaranteed kill. There's no way we can make Ice Shard kill, sadly, but that's fine. And I think we're safe from, like, Hammer Arm Crit as well. Yeah, we're totally safe from that. So this is... Totally, like, easy opener. Yeah. Now, what does the Titan bait out? You're right, it is, in fact, Zoroark with probably... Night Days, actually? Not actually Flamethrower, because we have Thick Fat. But yeah, it's most likely going to be this thing. It could also realistically be Scizor, but we actually outspeed it, so I don't think it would be. Yeah, it just goes in order, so it's just probably going to be Zoroark disguised as a Scizor. Luckily, Azumarill entirely sits on this thing, especially if it uses Flamethrower or Night Days, although the stat drops could be a bit of a problem. Night Days actually drops our extra sensory. I don't know how we prevent that, really. We could equip, like, a Wide Lens, but, like, we only need to hit through this thing's defenses once. So... excuse me. So, yeah, we should be fine to just, like, hit player off. We could also give it... No, there's no, like, an anti-flinch. I guess we give it, like, a Citrus Berry or something. Have you considered becoming a frog? Considered, yes. I've not found an achievable way to do it. So that's sad. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this music's driving me kind of fucking crazy. Where's the game? There we go. There we go. Now that's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's better. Get some calm, nice background music to calc to. Beats, lo-fi chill beats to lose your Pokemon Nuzlocke to. That's what we're doing right now. That is what's going on. That's what's happening. Now next up, so Azumarill takes this thing out presumably with a Citrus Berry. We're gonna go Azumarill, Citrus, Titan, Avalanches, Thunderoos, sends in Zoroark, Azumarill hopefully doesn't get RNG'd, sends in... But play rough, but I have self-control. It's Azumarill. He's like the most innocent boy. But what does this send in? Depending on our HP, it's gonna be either Sinistcha or Mesprit. Sinistcha or Mesprit, depending on HP. If it is Sinistcha, it will be using Giga Drain or Matcha Gacha. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck? Wait, is it Tuesday? Oh shit, it is Tuesday. Oh, fuck. Wait, I think I have a thing today. No, wait, that's the 2nd of April. That's Wednesday. Why did I set an alarm for Tuesday? Weird. Okay, I don't have a thing today. Voice training stream? Absolutely. I'm not voice training on stream. Do you know how embarrassing I feel trying, like, when I do even, like, slight voice modulation attempts? I know it, I don't know if it seems that way still, but I am not one who likes being recorded. I don't like my recording voice. You think I'm gonna actively give off my worst recording voice? No. I'm gonna not say anything when I start voice training, and then I'm just gonna start in, like a few months afterwards, just, like, talking in my new voice. And I'm not gonna mention anything about it, like, today. That's what's gonna happen. Anyway, if it's Mesprit, it's gonna be Zen Headbutt, which is perfect, because then we can send in low kicks already in swarm range, and just one shot. If it's Sinistcha, which is more likely, our counter for this thing was Exeggutor or Kangaskhan. Low kicks can also work. The problem is that low kicks doesn't kill it. Unless we... No, because we don't have U-turn on this. Yeah, I don't actually fucking know how to kill this thing. If we switch in on Matcha Gacha, then Phantom Force also doesn't kill, does it? What if we give this thing Shadow Tag? No, not a... Was it a Spell Tag? Spell Tag. Yeah, no, Phantom Force still doesn't kill. I mean, I guess we haven't used... I wrote in big highlighted letters up here. We haven't used our Terra yet. So, that's something I can do. I can go, like... Terra Ghost? And without the spell tag, that should still... It doesn't. We actually need the spell tag to kill. But is... Let me go into my game quickly here. You can't see this because it's covered up right now, but I'm quickly checking the accuracy of Phantom Force, because I know that Phantom Force's accuracy in the games is 90%. This is... Okay, it's 100% here. Wait, but Phantom Force is 2-turn, right? Sorry, I'm confusing it with Poltergeist. So we could definitely do this. It's not embarrassing, I wouldn't judge you. It's not about people judging me. It's about me not wanting to, like, have that, I guess, vulnerability on stream. It's not that I hate my current voice. It's just that voice training is like a... It's also just kind of boring. It's not, like, good stream content. Like, I'm sure there'd be a few people willing to watch it, but I don't know. It's something that I would want to do in person, because it's also like, you know, finding the voice that you like takes a bit. And I don't want that to get, like, influenced by stream chat, I guess. Yeah, it'll just be, like, a thing I do for me. Is there another way I can kill this, though? I can apparently kill it with Swana, who also outspeeds it. But then I risk the crit on the switch-in. Why are you so strong? Can you not be this strong? Can you be, like, weaker, maybe? I can't bait a Shadow Ball out of it, and I don't have anything that can switch safely into grass moves, do I? Well, I do, actually. His name is Masquerain or Vivillon. Ooh, actually. No, I can't bring... You know, it would have to be low kicks. But low kicks takes so much damage from those moves. God damn, like, I would actually die to a crit if I'm trying to be in swarm range. Have you ever... What have you eaten today? I had a grilled cheese. I ate noodles. And some kind of breakfast that I can't remember at the moment. Because I don't like eating, so I forget about it pretty quickly. Why did I write down Executor for this? Does Executor actually do anything here? It does, but Shadow Ball fucks us over. If I go like Terra Dragon, does that fix anything? If I go Terra Dragon, I can two-shot it, but that doesn't really change the issue here of Shadow Ball just being really fucking strong. What if I go Terra Dark? Like if I go Defensive Terra? Is there something that resists Ghost and Grass? I don't think so. Yeah, because Steel does not resist Ghost anymore. I don't know. I don't know what we do here. This was like the part of the planning that I didn't want to finish. Wait, Matcha Gacha also has a chance to burn you, doesn't it? So I guess Cerulege would be the best choice here. There's no way it Shadow Balls on the Azumarill. There actually is a chance. No, there's no chance. Because if it's Shadow Ball, then the same damage range would apply to any Pokemon before this. Yeah. I think Cerulege is safe here. If we bring Cerulege and we go Terra Ghost or Terra Dark, maybe? Terra Dark with Black Glasses? That would kill. So we could switch it in on the Matcha Gacha. Take the little damage. We can avoid a burn, and then we're baiting Shadow Ball, which we can then resist. I think that's smart. Terra Dark Cerulege. with black glasses kills Sinistra. And if it doesn't, then we need to find a way to switch something else in on a Shadow Ball. Let's see. If it's Mesprit, then we switch this thing in and we kill with Swarm activated first impression. Though there is going to be an issue if this thing sets up Reflect. That would be quite the issue. Let me have a look at the AI quickly. Let's see. Reflect. General? Oh. Screens? Okay. Actually, wait. It shouldn't set up screens because... If AI faints player faster, no score increase. Let's see. Otherwise, 30% to be increased by... If no corresponding category on player, no score increase. If player has Brick Break, and we fainted faster in any other situation, +3. Whereas killing moves, I believe... Positive effect, damage, scoring, multi-hit. Where's the killing move thing again? How many pluses is that? Man, they updated the AI actually. Move that can kill us for... Okay, so if Zen Headbutt can kill, it should never go for Reflect. And even if it does, we have Brick Break. We don't have Brick Break on Azumarill anymore, actually. We might want to put Brick Break on Azumarill. With Brick Break. If we do, can we reteach Superpower? I look at Azumarill quickly, and I look at these moves here. Doesn't look like it. So we'd have to get rid of something permanently. Which can't be Play Rough, because that's too important. We can teach Superpower again via TM, which I think might be more worth it, yeah, because Superpower is like not a move we're gonna use much. Watching this is melting my brain. Welcome to Pokemon Nuzlocke Calculations. If you come back in like 15 minutes, we're probably going to be doing the battle. That's the part that people probably care about more, but I like the planning part. I actually find it quite fun. Believe it or not, I know this doesn't look like fun, but I'm having fun right now. It's like puzzle solving. And the fun thing is if you don't get the puzzle right, your Pokemon die and then you get really sad and you might have to restart a multiple dozen-hour run attempt, which is probably what would happen to me if I lost a battle here. And by probably I mean like it is, because that's how the rules work. And there's this thing on my face that's annoying me. You're not seeing this, but okay, I can't get it. Whatever. Fine. Where was I? Right, so Pterodactyl Cerulege, we need to teach Brick Break to Azumarill. How do we deal with the Excadrill, you ask? Yeah, feels kind of out of place in this team. This also doesn't have rock coverage, so yeah, Araquanid just fucking sits on it. It just like doesn't do anything to us and we just one-shot it. This thing actually does fucking nothing. Let's see. And then the Caesar. Aggron actually entirely walls the Caesar, which is kind of interesting. Even when it's Terra, it like doesn't do anything to us, and if anything, we just kill it with Stone Edge. So, yeah. And with Wide Lens, we can avoid some shenanigans. Okay. Awesome. I think we can put this over here as I prepare my my thing. So we're gonna do boop, notes go away, and then you can see what I'm doing. Okay, also let me go over here to live chat. There we go. Do you still plan on making that Minecraft video? It is actually on its way to being done. I finished the recording and the editing of the voice today, so the voiceover is all cut together in the way that it needs to be. I already recorded the footage, but I probably will have to record some more for like missing pieces, because I didn't quite know how to record this, like in what order, because it's the first time making a video in this style where a lot of it is going to be gameplay. So I decided to make the video, like record the footage in advance based on what I think I'll need. And then from there, like I've written the script, then I did the recording, then I did the voiceover recording, and now I'm gonna put the footage, the missing footage, onto the actual voiceover, edit it all together. Hopefully it won't be too, what's the word? Hopefully it's not going to be too boring, because I always worry about that with editing, but at the same time, when I see other people's videos that make similar stuff, it's... what's the word? A lot of their videos are just like them standing still talking, which is fine, and then then I watch my videos back and it's way too much stuff sometimes. So I think I need to kind of get into like a less is more mindset, grind set, vibe set. Okay, teach move, badge count, stone badge, nope, knuckle badge, brick break. Buoy. Sorry about this, but no superpower for you, though I'm gonna make a save state just in case I regret this decision. Though obviously I'm only gonna access this before the battle. For next April... I'm not gonna remember next April Fools, what the fuck? And pretend that it's the same as always. You play as my character. What do you mean, play as my character? I don't have, like, VTuber lore written, if that's what you mean. I don't have, like, a thing I do that's like, oh yeah, this is my VTuber's lore, guys. This is his lore. This is how I lore it up when I lore all over the place. Like, no, it's just... my VTuber is just, like, literally me. That's not a joke when I say, like, haha, literally. It's actually genuinely just me. God, I hope I don't get accuracy drop too much. We need black glasses for you, I believe it was. And... I don't think you actually needed... you just needed to be in Swarm to one-shot the Mesprit, yeah. So you can actually have... a Lumberry? I don't know if that matters for anything. I don't think it does. For this thing, I'm probably just gonna do berry juice. Just that little bit of healing could come in handy, I guess. And for Aggron, we wanted to go wide lens, I believe I said. For Titan, does the armor matter, or the item? Because I think we can get like burnt or something. No, we can't. I'll give it a cherry berry, or a... I'll give it a berry juice. It shouldn't matter. It might, though. Because we want Zoroark to come in. We might actually have to pre-damage a little bit here. What's the most damage we take from this? 38%. I'm also not in thinking mode, I just realized. So yeah, we're gonna pre-damage this down to like 90% just to ensure that we're baiting Zoroark. So like 245? How much would 245 be? 92%. So yeah, it should always... we get minimum rolled, then we end up at... yeah, at 114 is what we need to get to after a minimum roll from acrobatics. So 124 plus 114 is 238, which would be 90%. So let's go... let's go 230 just to be sure. We should still be safe at this HP. Okay, okay. Dress up as your character and pretend that nothing happened. Because... what? Wait. Dress up as my... wait, do you know that my character is based on me? Like, I literally sent an artist a picture of me and went, can you, like, animeify this? My VTuber is literally just me. The thing that's changed is the name, and my hair color is, like, a little darker. But, like, otherwise... I guess I'm actually more skinny. That's another thing, but that's, like, not a good thing. Wait, we also need to pre-damage Stapler. That's an important one. We need you at 30% to activate Swarm, I think. Which would be 45 HP. Awesome. And we need to Terra Dark Cerulege. Terra Dork. Perfect. Used to have rats. Rats are great. Please take care of yourself and eat more. I try, man. It's not easy. Like, I don't have, like... It's not like a psychic. It's not like a psychological thing. Like, I literally just don't get hungry and forget. That's my, like, a big issue with it. I forgore. I forgore skull emoji. Okay. Low kicks on red kills. Yeah. Okay, so we have these all handled. Is there anything I didn't see? Any... okay, we've got Lumberries, we don't care. Bug Gem, we do know about this. We know about Terraflying. Flying Gem, we know about that, yeah. Sand Rush doesn't matter. Nothing has like a Focus Sash or some weirdness like that. Calm Mind could be dangerous, but fine. I'm pretty sure we outspeed Sinistra. Yeah, we do. Okay, so I always double check everything. Or at least I try to. Is there anything else that I forgot to set up? Cherry, citrus, lum, black glasses, berry juice, white juice. Okay. Those are the important ones. I could have sworn I needed like another damage boosting item on someone. But I don't think I did. Yeah, you've got the Terra Dark. Yeah, Terra Dark. Dark, Fairy, Ice, Rock. That's fine. I don't need those. Okay, I think we're good to go. Which means the gloves come off. Because that's what happens when we do battle. Is the gloves come off. I'm gonna do a save state here. I'm gonna kind of break my own rules for a moment and say that if I forgot something obvious in the first few turns, I'm allowed to reset. Just because it has been a while. But only for the first few turns. If I missed something later on in the battle, then that's on me. And we pre-damaged you. You don't need to be pre-damaged. You need to be pre-damaged into Swarm. Yeah. Do you actually have the moves you need? Just making sure here. Yeah, First Impression, Play Rough. Avalanche, Night Slash. Good. Good, good, good. Let's fucking do this! Let's have some fun. I don't think we will. I don't think we will, you and I. I think we'll have the... whatever the opposite of fun is, actually. There's Thundurus. Thundurus. Out comes Citation, and we are simply going to click Avalanche. There's the Acro. That was to be expected. That was a crit, but that's fine. We accounted for it. Was it a max roll crit? Jesus. We were at 130. We took 145. Okay, it wasn't quite a max roll, but still, that was a lot of damage. A lot of fucking damage. Caesar. Wait, no, obviously, it's not Caesar. God damn it. This is Zoroark. This is obviously Zoroark. I'm not falling for that shit. Yeah, you fucker. You better not burn me. Nice. I think it would have kind of been fine. What we don't want to get here is like flinched to hell and back. Okay, good, we're fine. But for a second I was like, why? Is it because bullet punch? Is it because of priority? But no, it's Zoroark. It's fine. The illusion just... It illused me. It is Sinistcha next, which is fine. This should never be Shadow Ball. This should always be Giga Drain or Matcha Gacha. Which one of that it is doesn't really matter to us. We're gonna go over to our 1000 Degree Knife. Can't get burnt because it's a fire type. Healing from Giga Drain doesn't matter. And then we simply Terra Dork and kill with Night Slash. And the black glasses that we equipped. Yes. 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 Yeah, just being completely non-binary, your plan on completely transition day one. I haven't thought about it. To be honest, for me, like, the transition thing is more just, like, physical. I'm not gonna change, like, my personality or anything. I mean, I'm not even changing my name in real life, because I am blessed with a gender-neutral name, so, like, I don't have to change fucking anything. I can just kind of keep existing. I think the most noticeable, because I already look very feminine, the most noticeable change is just gonna be, like, my voice. That's, like, gonna be the most, like, visual change for people, I guess. Interesting that it would be... yeah, I guess... Excadrill... No, Excadrill... Oh, Excadrill does not see a kill on us. Interesting. Ah, but this thing does with Bug Bite. I see. That should be fine. Because we can simply go into Aggron, who literally just sits on this thing. And assuming we don't get the one single damage roll here, that doesn't kill, we're fine. Also, yeah, Bug Bite is only going to be strong one time, so it's probably just going to be bullet punching now. Yep, because the Bug Gem's gone. Stone Edge has a really good chance to kill. And we do hit it, wonderful. Next out is Excadrill. Probably using Earth Drill Run. We don't have a flying type, but that's okay because we do have Scuba. Whatever happens, you're awesome. I know. I'm the most incredible, actually. I'm the incrediblest, as people call me. It's actually kind of interesting that we're baiting out... we're baiting out the Mesprit last. Because it means we don't even have to ever worry about screens even just potentially going up. That's more damage than I'd like it to be. Why was that so much damage? I know it was a crit, but still. I didn't like that. That was too much damage. I say one-shotting her whole fucking team. Wait, have I one-shot everything so far? I think I have. Everything so far has been one-shot. Can this do anything to me? Okay, Zen Headbutt can actually kill me. Am I in kill range right now? 69. I'm not in kill range. So this is actually... Oh, wait, this is actually kind of bad. Okay. We are actually in a little bit of trouble now. Right now, Zen Headbutt is showing a kill. But... if it sets up a reflect, we're kind of in trouble. Sorry, because Zen Headbutt is not seeing a kill. That's the issue right now. It does not see a kill with Zen Headbutt. We could soak this, but that doesn't really fix anything except make it into a water type. Which I don't think really fixes our problem except for make Zen Headbutt weaker. And Azumarill does not really have the strength to power through it. Okay, there's actually a bit of an issue. We gotta go think thunk mode for a moment. Okay, so what is the situation right now? Right now, the highest roll of Zen Headbutt that is not a crit does not kill me. Right now we're taking a maximum of 76 damage unless it crits. But it only sees the median roll, meaning that to it, considering that I don't have a move to deal with screens, I think it's basically guaranteed to set up screens. If I Leech Life, I could recover enough HP to do something. But the problem is that... Okay, this thing does not have any healing moves, granted. If I do that, you're at 30%. First Impression does 50% with Reflect up. If I can do 2 Leech Lives, which I think should be doable, then I could get it to 50%, just about, and then First Impression should kill. And I should always be switching into his head, but not a Drain Punch. Unless we're at incredibly low HP, in which case we're gonna have to pivot through Azumarill, which should be fine. I think we got this. The only thing that could kill us here would be a completely unwarranted crit Zen Headbutt, which this thing shouldn't be going for. It is Reflect. Okay. Want a name? Could name Yurikari if you already... Yeah, all my Pokemon already have names. I name them when I catch them, because that's Nuzlocke rules. Okay. I don't think it's going to be setting up Light Screen, because... Because I don't have any special moves. All but 2 crit rolls kill us here from Zen Headbutt. And there's also the chance of us getting flinched. We go into... I could stall out the Light Screen, but that's very risky to do. But I could do it. How to say furry in German? I have no idea. Pelzig, I guess? Like, yeah, having hair, hairy, furry, would be like pelzig. Because pelt and pelz is like, I guess? Okay, so 4 turns. This thing does not have a light play. Let me just think this through. This is using Zen Headbutt. I go into a dark type, like 1000 Degree Knife. Because right now that should still be a dark type. Right? Does Terra last when you switch? It should, right? I'm gonna just allow myself to like save state that, because I don't know if it stays, but it should. If it doesn't, it shouldn't matter, and we could just go to Stapler instead. So that's turn 1. Then, or that's 3 turns of Reflect. We go to Buoy, 2 turns of Reflect, back, 1 turn of Reflect back to this. Yeah, that should work, because then it should once again... We should then have Buoy out as the screens run out. It should see that we have... And the other issue is that Shadow Sneak also doesn't kill, and we don't actually outspeed with Ceruledge, because our Ceruledge is kind of slow. So my options are risk a crit right now, risk a crit on Buoy after as well, or try to time it out. I think we try to time this out. So this should always be Zen Headbutt. It's going to... I'm gonna make a save state though. Nope. I'm gonna go into 1000 Degree Knife. If it's not a dark type, I'm allowing myself to switch else, because I don't know if that's a glitch or not, if it should still be a dark... Okay, it's still a dark type. Zen Headbutt. Now it should be Drain Punch. Drain Punch is gonna heal it. Who takes the least damage from Drain Punch? That would be... Wow, really? 36% only from Drain Punch. Interesting. Yeah, that would be a Azumarill. We might waste our Citrus Berry here, but that's fine. Do America plans on putting tariffs on every country? I heard. I saw. But, all I can really say is, like, my condolences, I guess. Right now, we're 2 turns of Reflect left. Should speed Zen Headbutt again. We go back into the 1000 Degree Knife. Zen Headbutt, good. Drain Punch again. We go back into a Zoomerl. Now, we did luckily put Brick Break on this. I thought it wouldn't end up mattering, but it did end up mattering. This thing is at almost full HP again, but that's fine. The nice thing is that now not only do we have Brick Break, never mind, we have a Citrus Berry. So here's what we're gonna do. No, because then Headbutt has a chance to outright kill us. God damn it. I think it's still pretty likely to be Zen Headbutt here. If it's Reflect, we're just gonna have to do this whole shenanigans all over again. Please just Zen Headbutt. Just do highest damaging move. Thank God, okay. I'm pretty sure we win now. Because now first impression is priority. One shots with Swarm active. Woo! Still no deaths. This isn't fun. You shut up, okay? You ruined my plan. It actually went pretty according to plan. That was actually a pretty good fight. I'm still surprised I've not lost anything since the... I guess since the last gym, but, you know. All NSFW rights now. I don't know, man. America's trying to do everything right now. You guys are speedrunning, like, Russian takeover, like Russian oligarch-style government takeover. I don't know. I've kind of stopped paying attention to all of it because, I don't know. Listen, if it makes the rest of the world unite and band together... I don't know. America's weird. This is a weird country right now. Always has been, really. Okay, do I want to do another fight? I didn't actually look at Ace Trainer Duke at all. But we can. What's the worst that will happen, right? Do a nice save a Rooney, nice save State-a-Rooney. Apologetic and frequent so far. It's okay. Listen, that's why I mention it, like I said, as it starts bothering me. So it doesn't happen until it becomes like a, you know, until it has been bothering me. Because that's communication. Communication, good and important. What do we say? One more battle? We've only spent an hour doing this one, after all. Nope, that's the wrong toggle. There's the right toggle. Listen, if I'm one to judge, I think always another battle. That's what I always say. There's the music back. Alright. Let's have a look at the next trainer. I did not plan this one out yet at all, so we can see the process from start to finish. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that like the most exciting thing ever? So close the Dana notes. And Dooch. Arch-trainer Dooch. There we go. So, what do we have to deal with here? We have Annihilate with Defiant, Stealth Rock, Leftovers. Okay, so this is something we're gonna want to just one-shot, lest we get rocked and then also Rage-Fisted. Berserker with Choice Scarf, so quite fast, and U-turn and Knockoff. Knockoff's always dangerous, always gotta keep that in mind. Blunder Policy with Competitive and Focus Blast. Interesting. The Gothadel Guzzlord with Beast Boost, Roselli Berry, which is anti-fairy, I believe. Also knockoff, so also gonna be careful of that. Gonna be difficult to one-shot this, but I'm hopeful that we can maybe switch into like a Dragon Claw with a Zoomeril, and then just like use up the Roselli Berry and then two-shot. Crocodile with Assault Vest and Moxie, interesting, also with knockoff. Lots of knockoff on this team, and then a Sucker Punch, Terra Flying, Brave Bird, Hisui, and Deki Dewey with Assault Vest. Okay, so this is gonna be like... They made it easy for us to one-shot everything on the previous team, I guess. So let's see. Get everything off the team. You. We actually do have something that one-shots this. Its name is Musharna. What about instead using something like Espeon? Because I do have Espeon with Glitzy Glow, which sets up screens for me, I believe. And Espeon does outspeed this, actually. If we just give you the... I always forget the fucking name. Is it Bent Spoon? No, it's not Bent Spoon. It's Twisted Spoon. God, I always forget this item's name. It actually doesn't quite kill. It's just out of the kill range. Which means I'd have to maybe deal with rocks. I could just outright Terra at the start here. Let's write that down. So, first Pokemon is Annihilate. Terra Espeon could kill, not 100% chance if only using Twisted Spoon. Okay, so Espeon is going to be like our first consideration here. Outside of that, I don't think we have anything that outspeeds and kills this. Swanna actually does pretty decent damage with Hurricane, but... Well, actually, no, this is... No, Terra Flying also wouldn't do it here. Meowstic doesn't even come close, because our Meowstic fucking sucks. You know, it'd have to be Espeon if we want to one-shot this. Okay. How would we deal with Berserker, theoretically? Oh wow, Lucario kind of sits on this, I guess. Aurasphere just one-shots. Wait, do we outspeed it after Scarf? Ain't no way. How slow is this thing? Okay, yeah, we outspeed it after Scarf, so we can... As long as we're not switching it on U-turn... we're kind of good. We don't even have to use an item here, so we don't even have to... like, risk the knockoff damage. Alternatively... Nah, you don't outspeed. Yeah, it's actually Lucario. It's been a while since I brought Lucario. Alright. Berserker. Oh, so I gotta go in my thinky mode, obviously. Lucario outspeeds and one-shots with Aurasphere. No item. I'm just actually do knock off in brackets here, because I gotta be careful of that. You know the meme, let me out? That's the... Yeah. Let me out, let me out. It's the let me in. But reverse. Okay, Gothitelle. How would one deal with Gothitelle? Phantom Force has a chance to kill. This is... Yeah, this is the one with Focus Blast. If we switch in on a Focus Blast, which is actually kind of likely, then we can just outright outspeed kill if we have a Spell Tag, maybe? Yeah, Spell Tag is a guaranteed one-shot. Got it. Alternatively, Heracross, but Heracross doesn't really like switching into Psychic. Yeah, I think this is a... Let's see. Gothitelle, Spell Tag, Ceruledge one-shots, and can switch into Focus Blast for free. Very awesome, very awesome. Gooselord. We actually can outspeed and one-shot this. With Heracross. With Megahorn. How accurate is Megahorn? Game. Let's see, summary. 90. Okay, so wide lens is more than enough. We're not even calculating with a boost right now. So just unguts boosted Heracross can just come in and one-shot this. The issue is knockoff. We need to not switch into a knockoff. Wait, actually, close combat also kills. So actually, that's fine, yeah. Let's see. Gooselord. Non-guts boosted Heracross with no item. Kills with close combat. Knock off. Be careful. This has knockoff. Escape this fascist dictatorship of a country. So that's true. No, it's I get it. It must be hard over there, especially if you're anyone who is not literally like a billionaire and white and a man. Sucks for kind of everyone. Crocodile with Moxie and Assault Vest. Actually fucking completely wall by Torterra. It's not even funny. Especially funny because we have never used this before. This doesn't have shell armor in this mod. Ooh, okay, that's a bit of an issue. We also take a lot of damage from wood hammer. If we're taking like 2 crits on the switch and then wood hammer, we could potentially kill ourselves. But we can also synthesis as much as we want against this. Do we have an alternative way of killing this potentially? Okay, nothing outspeeds. With Assault Vest, Chloroblast doesn't kill. Yeah, no, it's probably gonna have to be Torterra. We can also EQ twice, I guess. So let's go for Crocodile. We go Torterra, no item, because this also has knockoff. Torterra, no item. Synthesis if low health. God, please. You don't have shell armor. This isn't run and bun. By the way, off topic, if anyone here knows the YouTuber Peachal, Pokemon Challenges, he finally finished the run and bun video, as he called it. God, it's good. Go watch that. If you like Nuzlocke, if any of this intrigued you at all, go watch the fucking run bun video. It's like 3 hours long. It's an actual movie, and it's so good. Bro did not disappoint. Incredible video, truly. Considering he's a fellow German Nuzlocker and the one who got me into hardcore Nuzlocks. Bigly respect. I bigly respect. Okay, so we got Archeops that can kind of handle this. The problem is, this has Sucker Punch, and we have to switch into it. And when it's a flying type, we only kill with Stony Edgy. And I don't think Aggron can help us here because of the closing combat. Do we have anything that can kill it when it's a flying type? We have Crustle, which does have shell armor, but still takes a lot of damage from this. And it's also slower, so that's a whole issue. Man, that's a shitty-ass Pokemon to fight. Center Scourge doesn't really help me here. This also has Scrappy, so it can hit ghost types. Gotta be careful of that. Intimidate is not really much of a help here. Yeah, This thing kinda blows. Espeon doesn't help me because it's not gonna be a fighting type anymore. We do outspeed with Electivire, and a Thunder Punch with Magnet might kill? Especially after like some Brave Bird chip damage already. But Brave Bird crit into Sucker Punch crit would kill us. Pokemon yippie. Yeah, this is how I play Pokemon. This is my... So yeah, so let's look at the calculator. Pushes glasses up. The calculator says... Okay. Yeah, no, getting Ice Shard to kill is gonna be basically impossible here. Damn, this thing fucking sucks. Because we've already used our Terra, technically. If I go like Terra Steel on this, I don't think it helps much. I'd have to go... Now, Terra Rock also doesn't help. Anything that resists fighting and flying. Nothing that comes to mind. No, I don't think there is anything. Aggron can one-shot it, barely. Because the problem is also because it has Scrappy, I can't like turn into a ghost type on the close combat that it's gonna try to use to kill us with. And if we get crit on the switch in, I guess then we can Citrus Berry. That's not like a huge issue. You know, I would really like... Oh wait, actually, because I forget, it's calcing without Terra Flying at first. So whatever it's switching in on is probably not getting Brave Birded. It's probably getting close combated. In which case this thing might be at -1 HP. Let's actually go through the line quickly so we can actually see what happens. So Espeon kills Annihilate, kills Monkey. What comes in? If we're Terra Psychic and we just one-shotted a Monkey, what is the next thing that comes in? Needs to be faster, ideally. Okay, nothing on this team is faster. So it's probably... Then it needs to be... Oh, actually, it might be Guzzlord? Because it sees that we do 0 damage to it, but in that case it might also be Berserker. It's Berserker or Buglord. Berserker or Guzzlord come in. If Berserker, then it'll be using U-turn actually. Wait, that's a problem. It's kind of not. We can just switch in Lucario and then, or like Ceruledge and then switch it in again. Gas Lord. 6 fire ranks or sheer armor. I've not been paying much attention because I've been so busy playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I'm probably gonna, if I have energy tomorrow, I'll do a Monster Hunter Generation stream because I've just been playing that a lot. It's so fun. Also, hey Ray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if it does U-turn, then we can just switch into whatever the... Because it's actually kind of fine, because if it U-turns, it's probably Gothitelle coming in. Which means we can just go Ceruledge and fucking kill it with the spell tag. Because with spell tag, we outspeed kill. Yeah, and we get the free switch because of that. What does Blunder Policy do again? Just so Blunder Policy is not like a defense boost. I wanna... Speed by 2 stages. Does Blunder Policy activate... Does not activate on Oko moves, triple hit, population bomb, semi-invulnerable moves. Okay, immunity does not trigger it. So if we switch in a ghost type on Focus Blast, it should not get triggered because of that. So that's fine. Yeah, we kill that with this. If it's Guzzlord, then we just switch you in on what is most likely a knockoff. Get that switch essentially for free and just kill with close combat, which then probably sends in Berserker with Play Rough. Okay. So the line is kind of preserved in this case. When would Crocodile come in? I guess Crocodile would probably come in on, yeah, either Lucario or Ceruledge. Because it sees a kill and outspeed with both of those, in which case we can go into this. So if we have this thing out, if we have Torterra out, it is actually probably using Brave Bird. Yeah. Which means we could do this thing. Here's another issue, right? On max attack Dragon Rush Dracovish. That sounds fucking terrible. If we get crit, Brave Bird, like, the thing is we're gonna get Sucker Punched, right? Like, no matter what, we're always getting Sucker Punch, which means we're always gonna be below 50% with Defeatist. So we can't really rely on Archeops' damage here. We're switching into a Brave Bird. You know, we can't then take a close combat. What if I do Terra Rock on you? No, it doesn't really help either. God, this thing sucks. What the fuck do I do against this stupid brave birding bitch boy bitch? I could try and use Togedemaru with Fake Out, and then on the close combat we go into something that can take it. With ideally, I guess, yeah, we could go into this, and then on the Sucker Punch or Brave Bird, we go back into Togi. Togi does outspeed this. Guzzle these nuts, my lord. Is that the joke you want to make? Because that's the joke I'm making. Yeah, Togi has like a chance here. Especially if this thing does close combat and go to -1 defense, because then we just outright one-shot. If we go Citrus Berry on this, It'll take Brave Bird chip, Iron Barb's chip, Fake Out chip. We can do U-turn chip damage as well. Unless, of course, it sees that it's dead to Sing Zap, in which case we can just kill it with Sing Zap. Because then it'll just Sucker Punch anyway. Can you always take a close combat? Espeon can always take a close combat. I think Togi is the play here. I think the play is Togedemaru with Citrus Berry. That is, I think, what we do here. So for Dekidui, Citrus Berry, Togedemaru. If you can switch in on Brave Bird. A brave bird. Okay. Is this a good strategy? Absolutely not. Is it a workable strategy? I don't fucking know, maybe. Okay, I think this works though. I'm doing this as well. I know I'm doing it kind of like slow, like hot and fast here, because I actually want to get better at not taking too long, like meticulously calcing out literally everything all the time perfectly. I want to learn to be a little bit more flexible, which does include not winging it, but kind of trusting your instincts every now and again, you know? Every now and again, maybe I just need to trust my instincts. Torterra, a Chewin. This is your first battle, I think, or at least one of your first. We got Pard, our partner, who I think is Terra Normal right now. We want Togi, who hasn't been in the party for a while. It's been a while since I've brought you to a battle, my buddy. And Lucario, lowercase dog, who also, he sees sporadic play, you know, he's like sporadically here. What is your Terra type right now, my boy? Terra Psychic, okay, that's good. That's what we want. Actually open OBS so I can see chat. Text-to-speech for one stream. I wouldn't want that, and also, because I feel like it would distract me too much. Also, quite frankly, I have no fucking clue how to set it up, man. I don't know. Dude, like, I watched a stream today of my VTuber, like, artist, my VTuber mama, doing a fucking, like, just doing a stream again, and having a lot of just stuff, like Twitch integration, and I was just, it scares me, okay? I don't know how much of that stuff is actually doable in YouTube. It just scares me, man. Twitch scares me, and all the integration, all the OBS, all the overlays, all the messages, whatever. It's so much. If I ever get a manager who knows how to do all that stuff and does it for me, I'll multi-stream on Twitch again. But until then, I'm staying off that damn site. See, Heracross, no item. Torterra, no item. Man, we're using no fucking items for this, huh? And then Citrus Berry on Togedemaru, because it's actually might be important. So we got you killing with a Terra Psychic. You kill with Aura Sphere. We need your Phantom Force. We need your Close Combat, your Wood Hammer, and Synthesis, and your Fake Out. I think this is about all the planning we can really do for this battle. So let's go. Let's do this. Last battle of the day. I don't want to stream much longer than this. I know it wasn't like super long stream, but still. Where is this trainer? Okay. Where are you? There he is. Get my damage calc open. Gloves come off. I'm gonna respect trainers even if I don't spend much time planning them. Because I'm a respecting boy. Also, I think for battles, I can turn off my notes. Don't really need them. Just need the calcs. Let's go! You and me, buddy! Ready for my terastallization? I actually did prepare for it, but thank you. Favorite Eevee? My favorite Eevee? Good question. Used to be Vaporeon back in the day. I don't know if I have one now. Weirdly, I like Flareon a lot nowadays. I don't know that I really have like a favorite Eevee. They're all like fine, I would say. I think Eevee is fine as a Pokemon. It's decent. Kinda cool. One shot, one kill, baby. I mean, like, back in the day when I was a kid, I used to just really like water types. My preferences have shifted off of water types, kind of. My favorite type is now normal. But yeah, back in the day it was water type, so I just liked the water Eevee. Because it was, you know, I started in Gen 1, so... Angry monkey. Okay. We got the Goose Lord. If I remember correctly, Goose Lord is going to knock off and, probably? Yeah, and we can just send in... Sepe! Yeah, knockoff, totally fine. We don't have an item. And a close combat, even without a guts boost, should kill. Because even though Guzzlord has 223 HP, it has no defenses and kinda sucks. He won't expect it. He's an AI. He doesn't care. Out comes this boy, who actually does outspeed, and is not using U-turn, he's using Play Rough. That's not ideal. That is the most damage I could be taking here, but I still live a crit. I could pivot. But I don't really want to lose the HP on Cerulege. I guess Cerulege doesn't need the HP. But then I'm baiting knockoff, which is kind of fun. I mean, Lucario isn't coming in against Decky Dewey anyway. Yeah, no, Lucario is not coming in against Decky Dewey. So... yeah, I think we just hard switch here. People like that Pokemon for different reasons. I know. I don't care about it. I still think it's a cute one. Interesting, it's Ironhead. I guess it saw a kill with multiple moves. That's totally fine with me. Aura Sphere, outspeeds, one-shots, and kills. All of those three together. Top Mons, Viking Cat is awesome. I like him a lot. I think Berserker's kind of underrated. It's actually really fun in Lucid and Run and Bun. I think you can catch it in both of these ROM hacks, and it's pretty decent. It's not like amazing, but it's pretty decent. Out comes the Goth of Etel. Is Psychic seeing a kill? Yes! Okay, it's not seeing a kill with Psychic, so this is always guaranteed Focus Blast or Calm Mind. We don't care about either one. We can switch in our Ghosty Boy. Focus Blast should not trigger the Blunder Policy. And we outspeed and kill with Spell Tag Phantom Force. Let me make sure I count that correctly. I did. It's also the first time I'm using Phantom Force, so I'm actually going to see how this works, because if the AI switches here, we're kind of in trouble. Okay, it does not. Awesome. That should be big death for you. Yeah, a little more HP defense. Yeah, his stat line is not great, but I think he's more usable than... like, he's not like a Natdex threat or anything, but he's more usable than people give him credit for. This could be Earthquake or Knockoff to get the one-shot, one-kill. No, we could actually kill this with Heracross as well, apparently. But I think this is going to be safer. I kind of hope it's not Knockoff, but it's probably going to be Knockoff. Well, actually, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Both of those are like, they have the same score. Will he not switch? No, AI basically never switches. It's heavily disincentivized from it. In doubles, it literally cannot switch no matter what. In singles, it'll only switch if you're up against, like, completely not having, like, anything to hit your opponent with. Or, like, you're, like, encored into an immunity. Then it can switch. Is he getting outsped? No, just... AI just doesn't really switch. If AI could switch, it would be kind of impossible with the stat lines that Pokemon have. Also, coding that would just be really difficult without, like, input reading you. Like, how would you incentivize the AI to switch outside of just, like, having a random chance to do it? It's, you know. Okay, this is the problem on. Literally, this whole fight was kind of piss easy. This is the problem. Right now, this is seeing a kill with close combat. Brave Bird. That's it. Both Close Combat and Brave Bird have a negative effect on them. So this is actually random which one it'll be. We have one Pokemon that can take both of these moves. And by take, I mean... you know... It can kind of take both of those moves. That being Espeon. This is a bit of a... I was really hoping to be at more HP than this. If I die, switch. Yeah, but then you could never kill anything. And then you... No. No, I just don't think that would be very fun. Especially because, like, how do you... Sometimes it's better to just let your Pokemon die for the tempo, right? Like, I think if the AI switched all the time when it sees that it's dead to something, it'd actually be easier to abuse it. Because it would never attack you, right? You just always have something in that shows a kill. Even though you're not going to click that, you're going to click a different move that kills the thing that's going to switch in. The game would actually be a lot easier if the AI always switched. But yeah, we're in trouble. Let's see, scoring on kills. I want to see quickly the negative effect stuff here. Positive effect recoil. All moves have negative effect unless they have... Moves that have a negative effect on unless they have contrary or hold a white herb, for example, superpower. So is it just 50-50? This is damaging actually deal. And I'm gonna switch over to this overlay so you can see what I'm reading. Let's see. See damage of 100% crit. Explosions treat like a normal move, dragon darts, yada yada. Seen as 0 damage. Move can kill. Let's switch turn. How do you pick the move that kills? Oh yeah, this is the mid-turn switch AI, by the way, since you asked. Wait, the AI sees Terra Blast or Stab increase damages if it did Terrasilize when it possible. Okay, so that's actually important for me to know. It will do calcs if it already Terrasilize. Interesting. So positive negative effects. Move with negative effect discouraged. Yeah, when the SI sees a kill is ever moved, the move with a positive effect gets +1. If several move with a positive effect, all of them get +1. On a tie, all get +1. So yeah, it is just random which move it clicks here. God, that sucks. Oh, that's really fucking bad. Have a great day. You as well, you as well. Thanks for stopping by. If I die without losing tempo... You know how difficult it is to, like, quantify having tempo? Jesus. I mean, hey, if you can come up with an AI for that, feel free. That'd actually be, like, kind of cool. I still think the problem is that if you show a kill, it'll switch out and you can abuse that heavily. But yeah. How the fuck do we do this now? Because, like, that's the whole issue we had initially, right? We have nothing that can switch in on a Close Combat and a Brave Bird. If it clicks Close Combat and we switch in Espeon, that's good. If it clicks Brave Bird and we switch in Togedemaru, that's good. Espeon doesn't outright die, at least. Actually, wait. I'm pretty sure we can switch in Espeon. If it's Close Combat, we win. If it's Brave Bird non-crit, we also win. Because I think it'll always go for Sucker Punch. Let me check that. Let me check how Sucker Punch AI works. Because I think Sucker Punch always has, like, unique AI. After first usage score decrease by 50% of the time. Okay, that's the only mention of it. So it's just a regular priority move, which means it will use it to kill, I believe. Moves on player includes effects that are not seen by the AI. Interesting. AI is slower and dead. Plus 10 on prime move. If AI is faster and can kill, plus 2 on prime move are considered faster in this case. Okay. So it should... Yeah, I think the safest play we have here is just to go into Pard. And if it's Brave Bird, hope that it doesn't crit. That's the only play we have here. Show me what you're doing. Come on, show me close combat. Show me close combat. I want to see close combat. That's good. That's really good. -1 defense, -1 SPDF. Now, this is seeing a kill with Sucker Punch, Brave Bird, Leaf Blade. Is it seeing a kill with Leaf Blade? It actually is. So, I think that means he always Sucker Punches, because that's his priority move. Luckily, we should be able to just switch in Togedemaru no matter what. It should never be close combat, because that's the only move that doesn't see a kill? Question mark? 66 damage, it does not see a kill. So Togedemaru should be completely safe to switch in now, no matter what, because the most we're taking is like 50% from a Leaf Blade crit, which is fine. That's ideal. That is ideal. We fake out to get some chip damage. I was about to say, wait, does Scrappy remove flinching in this game? It does not. And now it's going to Sucker Punch. That's fine. We don't care. Iron Barb's chip doesn't matter here, and we outspeed one shot with things that... Woo! Okay. Playing it hot and fast at the end there. Really taking the wheel. But so far, Terra Island has been going pretty well. Pretty good Terra Island showdown right now, so far. I don't know how many battles we have left to go. We actually don't have that many in the split, like, at all. Also, any items here, perhaps? Perhaps any items? You've got perhaps some items for me? Perhaps some few, like, items? No, okay. Save state, save game. And just for the fun of it, let's have a look at the next battle that will be up next. We only have... Oh, we have a lot more battles to go, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more battles on Terra Island. Honestly, these are not that difficult to plan for. I might genuinely try and plan all of these out, like, off-stream, and then just do them in order. I think that could actually be kind of fun. Oh, we got some bullshit coming up. Jesus, Misty Explosion with choice specs? That is some bullshit. Oh, no. Wait, just out of interest, do we have anything that can tank that? Who can tank the Misty Explosion? Wow. Oh, that's a problem. Wait. Wait, that's a big fucking problem. Wait, nothing I have can tank this. Wait. Oh no-y. Oh no-y. Do I just have to sack something here? How does this work? Oh, God. How the fuck? What? What do I do against it? This just killed something. Do I have anything with sturdy? Do I have any sturdy Pokemon? Any sturdy boys? I don't think I have anything with sturdy. Oh, no. Wait, that sucks. Does it just force you to sack? Oh, I really hope it doesn't, because that would be sad. I don't want to sack anything. I mean, yeah, I've got some shitmons I could throw out, but I don't want to. I guess if you kill something, like some previous mon, and then terrastalize into something else, I don't know. Also, goddamn, one Pokemon that outspeeds this thing, I can't even... Ugh. Okay, anyway. That was a fun stream. 2 fun streams that I did today. Me doing those. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow, either no stream or Monster Regenerations. And gas videos being worked on. Okay, bye. Bye. Have good. Have bye. Have bye.